Hello, my name is cryo and welcome back to Tacoma, where disaster has struck quite rigorously into the lives of these crew members here, and life has been very trying in the past few hours for them. And indeed, it's 3 days later, of course, so whatever has happened to them has already, well, I'm assuming has already happened, let's just say that. But I'm here indeed. My mission is to retrieve the AI still, but the next step in this thing is to rewind a whole bunch to open all the folders that we can... Stop. Okay, first you. What is you? From EV St. James Urgent. All hands meeting right now. See subject. I'm in botany already. Get here. Okay. Restoring. Message with Sarah Hazmadi, as in the medic. Standard practices. Don't use cryo for any longer than absolutely necessary. That's not what I asked. Right, sorry. 72 hours without serious risk of brain damage. Past that and you're really pushing it. How much oxygen? Garbled. I mean hardly any at all. Wait, where are you going with this? Right, they were speaking of going to you know, cryo sleep or something, but okay. Right. I'm sure it'll, you know, present itself even further on, but let's just see what we can see. With Roberta Williams. That was the mechanics person, engine, something. But what if we weren't sending it down to get supplies? What if we were sending ourselves down? In the delivery drone? Yes, with some modifications. The bigger issue would be its lack of life support. Something salvaged from around Tacoma. We could rig up oxygen, pressure, climate, something. Drone down to Luna and get home from there. And Luna as in the moon, I'm sure everyone knows. If we're not confident in VT making it up here before O2 runs out, and we can't call for a pickup, getting down to Luna is our only real hope. Okay, sit tight. Good idea. Thanks, Bert. Okay, then. Yeah, that's... So they're going to the moon! With Natalie Kuroshenko, the friend of the mechanic, who didn't get access to Odin. But Bert says she could do her part in the time we have if she doesn't sleep. And I'd need to write up a serious layer of interpreter code for us to pilot it from the inside. But it's gonna be tight. And if you had more than 48 hours to work with, every little bit would help. Okay, hold on, checking something. Sure, okay. So that's all of them then, right? Okay then, move forward. Here-ish. Medic. Where was the medic at this point in time? Downstairs, I think? Maybe? Maybe. Huh. Medic. Oh. Should I actually check on what the medic was doing before? Oh, or wait, was that the panic attack thing? Right, here you are. Okay then. Oh. Oh. Oh, so... Okay. So the entire folder that she has in the AR desktop is the landscape that she used to calm herself down with the help of the AI Odin. So that's what this is. Okay. That is... makes sense, sure. here we are. And moving forward to the next part of the equation here, which would be downstairs as far as I understand. Hello, botanist. What did you do with the oxygen? I don't like failed, not from you. Okay, from Mark Figueroa. RE, just checking in about your renewal. Andrew, I'm not talking about who's paying the bills. I'm talking about Nicholas. I see you every 4 months, and that's not even taking my feelings into account, which I'll just set aside for now. You might not think he's showing it, but Nicholas really wishes you were here. Listen, if you back out of your contract renewal, we'll figure out a way to make it work. You know my parents did well in the currency crash. My dad always says, garbled, I just want you home. Okay. And Andrew says, relying on your parents' charity is your solution. I'm building equity up here. My loyalty will pay for Nicholas's school. Again, loyalty is like the money in this place in a weird way. And if I back out of this contract, we'll lose all that. And I am not, garbled. Don't appreciate this emotional sabotage when you know, garbled, really getting hard not to feel unappreciated. Listen, I'm sorry, just garbled. Connection lost, message unsent, attempting to resend, attempting to resend. Right. Okay then. And messaging with Natalia Kurashenko. There's really no way of getting a signal out. There must be something you haven't tried yet. No, Andrew, all comms are routed through a secured VT laser array and it's been destroyed. And the redundancies were destroyed. Stop messaging me. Well, there we are then. With EV St. James. So I guess we should just carry on as normal. We don't have much time. We need to make a contingency plan. But VT is supposed to come pick us up, right? Within 24 hours. Listen. Just, garbled, increase our oxygen supply in the short term. If worst came to worst. Okay. So... And this was three days ago, correct? Give me a hot second with the... turn around a bit. This. So... Essentially 3 days ago... They... reduced the oxygen supply a lot. Is that because they don't need it in cryo sleep? And with the exception of the 2 workers who were building the thing, but they need oxygen, so... But it's not completely at 0, but it's almost there, right? Curious question though, is this important? If this is the current moment, why has the oxygen gone up? Or does this just... Hold on. Algae population is normal, super high, then super low again. And okay, so... Right... Algae as in, like, green stuff, but I don't really... Okay, so... But why do they say... Supply is here, but production is... So they create a lot of oxygen here. And then it's stopped, but it's not completely without the production of oxygen. Right, and it coincides pretty much with the supply. They used up their oxygen to... Well, not exactly, though. It's... I'm not exactly sure what to completely make of that, to be honest, but it seems like it would make sense that they would go to cryosleep, use less oxygen, and therefore with the exception of the two people who work on the drone, and that would then just give them more time to build it and then go to the moon. But question: are they still in cryo sleep then? They spoke of something like 72 hours, 48 hours. What was the end result time there? Are they still here? Also, stone shaping oh, this was with the Andrew Dagyab. Make this effective modern meditative practice part of your life. And it's just a... Oh. You. Stone. I think I know where to put you. Maybe. I hope. Give me just a second. I don't know if it's important, but the game has enjoyed the idea of me putting stuff to places. Does this... I don't think it gave an achievement or anything, but it made me feel good. So there's that. I haven't checked the achievements. I don't usually do that these days anymore. But I mean, it does seem to kind of fit on that. So, oh well. I mean, that at least I got it to its place. I hope. Okay, so let's see then. What else can I explore here? So obviously I came from there. What's with the personal quarters, for example? Do we get more AR stuff? Hello. Okay, 6 months ago. Again, really garbled stuff, but not real words yet.
Okay, Odin.
Yep.
Ready? I'm gonna do it this time.
Are ya? Oh, he's playing a video game. I think. That's what it seems like. Like an altered reality video game. That's kinda cool. Oh, actually, there we are. Sarah versus Andrew. And that's Sarah. Okay. Oh, right. They're competing. Do you say anything? No? Okay then, quick check. Recovered, if you please. 6 months ago, Spitfire's Revenge. Player 1 Sarah, Player 2 Andrew. Caution, incoming fire, life 2 out of 3. Failed. Ooh, lots of text. From on the Orbital News Network, Venturous stock tumbles following failure of Orbital Workers Safety Bill. Bill could have repealed the Human Oversight Accord, opening the door to ambitious Venturous Belt project, which is this one. Space travel and hospitality corporations like Venturous are seeing their profits shrink as Garbled enter the Venturous Belt. A flock of 1,000 automated economy orbital bungalows arrayed around Earth. Full automation of orbital facilities is currently outlawed by the Human Oversight Accord, which requires Venturous Garbled, over 15 billion SGD into the development, manufacturing, and deployment of the bungalows themselves, and also into extensive lobbying, largely through sympathetic Council Member Douglas Chun for a repeal of Garbled. Council Member Chun stepped down from his seat 3 months ago, leaving Garbled today as OCEP delegates voted against the bill, apparently, 418 to 132, leaving the Human Oversight Accord in place. Venturous stock dropped to an all-time low following the OCEP vote, and continuing public outrage from those who have prepaid for Venturous Belt timeshare memberships. This has led to speculation that Sergio Venturi's position as CEO may be garbled of directors could not be reached for comment. Right. That's the botanist. This dude is the person he was talking with. The name now escapes me, but I would have to assume maybe his, like, you know, mate, spouse, whatever. And Nicholas. assuming adopted son, or maybe a really, really, really young brother of one of them, but I'm assuming adopted son from the way they talked about him. Christmas card. Okay then, off-station message with Nicholas Dagyab Nicholas. Hi Nicholas, yes I opened it. And? I'm not sure I get it. You need to pass them out to the rest of the crew, so they're not blinded by the glare of your damn shiny scalp. Nicholas, ha 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 ha. Happy birthday, Dad. Dad, there we go. Son. Okay, we good then? No other, I'm curious that she never said a thing during the entire thingy here, but, orange. Cards. Sure, I'll take playing cards. Akechi. Huh. Right, grab lid, anything. Oh, that's the joke. That's the sunglasses that they needed to have in order to, you know, not get blinded by this scalp. Yes, I get it. Put back. Can I? There you go. Packet of Delicata squash, cultivated for low gravity, 88% germination. Squash delicata, planting depth 1 inch, thin to 6, height 2024, maturity 100 days. Sun. Diseases: mildew, powdery and downy, bacterial wilt, crown and foot rot. Sure. I mean, I would have to assume that, you know, diseases to look out for or something. They're probably not in the packet. I got a feeling. That's just my my expert guess here. That's the bullets from the video game going to the cupboard there, because AR is awesome. And I can close windows as you... Oh, it's a nice lovely view in the window as well. Curious. Coffee pots, drinking bag... Wait, that's a note. Hi, Andrew. Sorry you couldn't be here for the dedication ceremony, but it was really lovely. Even Nicholas seemed moved. We found your grandmother's entry. Here's a photo. We'll visit together when you're home. Love you, Mark. Don't see a photo though, but good to know. Is that... Nah, that's a drawing. Chang'e, Moon Goddess. Okay then. Nice drawing, man. Pencil. Take pencil. Yay. Grandmoller's artists drawing pencils. 4B. I was kind of... when they actually put text in even under the pencil. That's actually really... That's world building. Oh, there's the photo. Shiwa Dagyab. Born 1984, died 2052. Okay then. Tiger Year Insights. 2010, 2022, 2034, 2046, 2058, 2070. Year of the Tiger, I'm assuming. The Tibetan People, a History. Maplethorpe's Commercial and Personal Works, Beauty and the Devil. Nero Wolf's Orchids. Herba Salata. Raising Happy, Ethical, Respectful, Optimistic, Hardworking Child. The Story of Coffee, Infinite Jest. Hamlet is in the bottom there. History of the... That's hard to see. Tibetan Genocide, okay. Well, that's a lovely reading you have there. Snack Bites, sure. Democratic Eastern Coalition's Finest Performing Arts Training Camp, rated #1 in Corporate Performing Arts Placement and Benefits for the 8th year in a row. Amazon Universe. Oh, they mentioned Amazon all the way back in there. It was referring to Amazon University. I think it was in video 1 and 2, I think, where we saw that. Dear Mr. Dagyab and Mr. Figueroa. Thank you for allowing us to show you and your talented son Nicholas around our cutting-edge campus as the DEC's leading performing and augmented arts educational institution. AU Buffalo is proud to be the #1 destination for talented students like Nicholas, whose ambitions drive them to forge a meaningful career in the arts. You expressed interest in discovering more about financial options to enable your son's education. We are happy to accept loyalty from internationally recognized corporate institutions, including the Venturous family of corporate entities, at competitive rates. And if Nicholas is able to secure a position with Amazon Original Content following graduation, we offer tuition forgiveness programs that could result in a college education for Nicholas at effectively no cost to you. Please contact us with any further inquiries as you may have. Malia Crawford, Admissions Chair at Amazon University, Buffalo. Sure thing. Right. Well. With that, though, open window. Hi! Lovely view is always a lovely view, you see. Always good to open windows like when God closes the door, he opens the window, or whatever the saying is. I forget. Right. Can I pick up cacti? No. Book. Gardens at Versailles. Sure. Any trash? No. Open drawer. Nutrition bars. Weights. How much weight? 5 kilograms. Okay. Cigarette pack. They still have cigarettes in those days. That's actually kind of almost surprising. If they go to Jupiter, but they still have cigarettes. Considering that they're pretty much trying to remove them from the world. I feel. Flameless disposable cigarettes. Cedar chlorophyll. Flanhigen collagen. Gunhurtswood ungumru. I no idea. I hope I'm not just offending a language here. That's what I see. I don't know. Auto vaporizing cigarettes. So maybe they're healthy or something. Okay. What's with these? Toilet with Nina Lyers. Thayam. Sure. 4th book in best-selling worship series. Okay, sure. I think we're fine with this, though. Oh, that's the way out, though. Okay, so now we learned about the Amazon University and such, so that's news. Okay, good. And what else? Right. And the plants create oxygen because of course they do. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense to me. I've been here before, but I didn't really check all the details of what we're... Oh, it's a drawing of this dude in the paper. Okay. I didn't really pay attention to how good looking the garden really is, to be honest. We're gonna even have a bit of a sit down here with the Phalaenopsis hybrid. It's probably that, right? Yeah, I feel pretty confident it is, yeah. Manga of jazz. Great. Put back. Lovely. Can I go? Potting soil. We have relaxation sounds are artificial. Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. Although I probably won't be here for much longer because there's not much more to pick up and investigate, though. Okay, then. Is that everything? I think that's all I can do here. I'll super quick double check there wasn't a obvious something to pick up and see here. I haven't seen the cat for a while, but there's no reason to expect it would be here necessarily, so it's fine. Nothing I can see here. And the cigarette pack, which I should have probably reacted to that already at that point, I'm sure. Used cigarette. That's an interesting way to be a cigarette, I'm sure. Huh. Lovely. Okay then. Are they... Yeah. Let's roll then. Okay, and at this point, if I start going back, will the... What is with the current status of the download of the AI here? It is at 50.9. How lucky. Is it gonna go to 50 point... Yeah, 51. That's really, like, exactly pretty much half with that. Curious. So then to medical, and it seems like I just by luck maybe just went in the chronological correct order. I love the sign language thing. I can't do that, but it gives a nice touch. It's almost like it's a it's kind of like sophisticated. It gives a sense of a intelligence to the proceedings here in a weird way. I'm looking for a good word here. I'm now spacing on a good word to really say this on. Attending physician Sarah Hasmadi, happy Venturous, healthy Venturous. Please proceed to the exam room for your appointment. Welcome to medical. So there we go. And play.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
Alright. Goodspeed.
Hmm.
Once more into the breach. What?
What?
Oh, no, I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze.
Right.
Did you read the message they sent?
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but...
But what?
Don't use oxygen.
Right before they turned to go, just for a second, they look so worried.
Oh, baby.
Well, of course.
Clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking,
Anyone
what if
would be
the last
worried.
time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
It's you.
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing.
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. Maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage. And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable or that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else.
Right.
There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off. Because thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
But you're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too,
Nat?
then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Oh, lovely. I can understand the impulse. That's true, but you might be in a situation where every minute literally could make the difference of you succeeding. I get it, I do, but it's not efficient. Crap. Okay, but medic person. Here we are.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
Alright, Goodspeed.
Awesome. Open door and let's see what you have.
Oh, Odin. Did I do the right thing?
In what regard?
Does Nat deserve to know what her odds are if she ends up going into cryo?
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Above all, do no harm. If
Okay.
we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in.
Sure. But isn't Nat gonna
So
build
you
the
showed up for
thing?
your exam.
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What?
Hmm.
Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean, what if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Hmm?
Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much, things start shutting down, just don't wake back up.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Right.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Do you?
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part.
Good for you.
It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
Oh, oh right. That was the them jumping on each other. They heard it. That. I wonder if they were caught later on. What if that caused? Yeah. Temperate rainforest relaxation sounds. Huh. Okay, sure, whatever. So, let's check the workstation while I'm here. Quick, it's the Medex one, right? Yeah. What's your country, just to, you know, out of curiosity? Confederacy of North American Agricultural Power Producers. Shortened SHNAP. Great. Awesome. Let's see here. Bioscan record pin updated. Contractor Hazmadi, thank you for updating your crew AR bioscan records access code. Please enter a code reminder phrase for your future reference. Graduation. When did she graduate? I don't think that'll help me here. Contractor Hazmadi, we would like to remind you that while your posting contract on Lunar Transfer Station in Tacoma is currently up for renewal, there would be many more posting options open to you if you were to accept personal responsibility for the incident of September 2nd, 2085 upon the Fountain of Paradise. As you know, the court case has been settled, so there would be no further negative impact on you, and your opportunities with Venturous would be significantly improved. Contractor Communications ACCT 765479-A38. Venturous Confidential Communications Department. I'll take the renewal, thanks. High morals with her then, which is always good for a medic, I feel. Or at least heart in the right place and all that good stuff, it seems like. What's in the drawer? A key. Supply locker, okay, sure. Put the key somewhere I can still find it, like there, for example. And read what is that. February 20th. Honestly, most of the pain has faded, but I can't say that I don't still feel guilty. It's just duller than it used to be, but it's still there all the time. Odin says this counts as a grief, even though I never knew the patient when he was alive. I don't know how doctors deal with this. A lot of them have to, don't they? Most of them. Okay. Nail polish, bottle of Skyspar. Stars gem, always working for your best health. Do not crush or chew. Manufactured in Hong Kong. Proprietary mixture for anti-anxiety support. 250 milligrams. What kind of stuff helps to anti-anxiety with 250 milligrams? Like, I mean, if we're talking antidepressants, which would then also work in that regard, 250 is a lot. I'm not an expert, but it sounds like a lot. And if we're talking like actual a you know, a calming down, you know, kind of an opioid thing, 250 milligrams is a whole bunch if it's, you know, pure that. But then again, it could be like a mixture of a lot of stuff. Then I don't know. But it's 250 milligrams of... I don't know, man. That's... well, maybe they... I'm sure they know better than I do when they made the game. I'm just asking questions here. Sure. Physical picture, 2080. Remember 2080, that's probably the thing. So, and take the key with me. Well, supply locker. I'll remember it if I, well, I will need it though. It's pointless to. I'd love to have like a pocket, you know. Doctor is out, sure. Although, I think there was still... Let's see here.
And that?
Crossed at a later date.
Once more into the breach? What?
I think I'm supposed to find Andrew here, just to see if Andrew says something, you know, interesting before he went inside. Any clues here? Hello, Andrew.
Odin, is Sarah ready for me?
I will tell her that you are here.
And that's it. Okay, nothing super important. So, supply locker. Oh, hi, hello. Use key, please. What is in supply locker? There's a note or papers. Oh wow. The New York Times, 2086, September 15th. Following a lengthy independent investigation and court case, the Venturous Corporation has reached a settlement with the family of Jaden Jeremiah Pratt, who died during surgery for a fractured femur following an accident aboard Venturous Fountain of Paradise Spaceport on September 2nd, 2085. This is the thing that was mentioned in the email, I think. Not sure, but I think that was the date. The value of the settlement was undisclosed. As part of the settlement's terms, Venturous admitted to no wrongdoing in the death of Mr. Pratt. However, significant public relations damage was already done in the incident. While OCEP's independent investigation was inconclusive, the attending surgeon at the time of Mr. Pratt's death, Dr. Sareh Hasmadi, testified during multiple hearings that fault lay not in human error, but in the faulty judgment of Venturous's medical AI, HECA. Following these claims and the lack of refutation by OCEP's investigation, investor confidence in the reliability of Venturous's AI offerings declined sharply and hasn't fully recovered since. Dr. Hasmadi was transferred off of the Fountain of Paradise spaceport shortly after the hearings began. Mr. Pratt was a popular travel and food writer, bringing his death and the subsequent hearings surrounding it added attention from the public. Both the Venturous Corporation and Mr. Pratt's family declined to comment for this story. Well, that is the thing. A bottle of Pritu Farm, manufactured for Pritu Farm, Dormadrine in aqueous suspension, meter dose nasal spray, Solstia. Not sure what it's for, but nasal spray is probably for like allergies or something, but who knows. Bucket. Hold on. I mean, I'm sure you can use a skull to get like a medical reference if you don't have a virtual thing at. I don't know. It might be a memento from school. I doubt it's, you know, anything nefarious, but it's nonetheless a bit strange. Okay, but I am very much out of time here. I've gone overtime a bit here because I wanted to check on that locker and all that and such, but I will be continuing from here later on. And the plot is very slowly but surely thickening and getting quite interesting. And I do hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It will really, really help, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.